Well, today I'm in one of my high tunnels. I'm in the propagation tunnel because a wonderful thing is happening. It's raining and it's kind of off and on. So if you hear the rain start to come down on the plastic, you'll know what's going on. And that's why we're in the high tunnel today here at Whirlwind Family Farm. But the question comes up ever so often. People ask me, what do you like to plant and why do you plant it? Well, we are a market garden. So our decision for planting is twofold. Of course, we plant things that our family likes, but we like to plant things that consistently our customers like because this is a business and we want to plant things that they like, they purchase, and just simply products that move, that sell. And if you don't want to sell something that's a bit out there on the edge that only a few people like, so we keep it pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You might say the boring things. If it's a typical looking tomato, that's what we plant, or spinach or onions, anything. And we do some lettuces. Swiss chard, a lot of people have started to really like, and we do a lot of Swiss chard. But the question comes up for a small backyard setting like yours. What do I plant? What do I put down? And that's actually one of the simplest answers of all. Besides the fact that you have a very small area to manage with a small backyard garden, which doesn't take a lot of time, doesn't take a lot of weeding or watering. Just a backyard garden is something that can be a hobby, it's fun, and it's making good organic food for your family to consume, and one less thing that you have to purchase at the grocery store. So back to my original question, how do I know what to plant? And that's an easy answer. That's what you and your family like. That's what you plant. If it's tomatoes, you can plant tomatoes that don't have to be trellis, like indeterminate tomatoes. Those are ones that stay small and like a bush. You can do onions, which are simple to do. You can start them off in seed trays or direct seed in the ground. Draw a little line, drop the seeds in with your finger. You can see here at Whirlwind Family Farm, a lot of our stuff is already in the ground. These are just a few of the seed trays that are left. There's some okra over here. There's more tomatoes in the back. There's some zucchini over there, more tomatoes. A lot of our Swiss chard has already been put in the ground. This is a lot of okra in this area right here. So for us, it's a matter of starting things in seed trays, which you can do as well. I always say a good place where you've got some sunlight, a back porch, a place where they're kind of protected, but at the same time, they're getting plenty of sunlight, and a place where they're just not overwhelmed with heat every day. Because if you have a full-time career and job, you're not going to be there to water them all day long like I do. So you've got to do it a little bit differently and make it simple, and you're not going to have all the seed trays that we have anyway. So really the reason for this video is to say this. When you think of your small backyard garden, and backyard gardens, I always say, can be 10 by 10, 20 by 20, and you can raise a lot of food in a very small space. Just make the decision on what you plant from simply what your family enjoys. Again, I like tomatoes, I like carrots, I even like beets. I've learned to like beets. I think that turnips, I used to not think that much about turnips, but now that I've done more of a large organic turnip, I really like them myself. And your family may develop a taste for a lot of those things too, and they're really good for you. And the wonderful thing is you know where those vegetables came from, you know they're organic, you know they're good for your family, and that's the blessing of a small backyard garden. So I hope that helps. Again, today we're not outside looking at the beautiful Central Texas hill country, but it's for a good reason. We're getting rain today, and I didn't want to get everything wet with the camera equipment and mics. So we're inside shooting this video, but believe me, it is a blessing when we get that rain. And speaking of blessings, blessings over you, your family, your garden. We always appreciate when you like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification, and we always have a couple of videos you can click on that's going to take you further down that gardening process. Talk to you soon from Whirlwind Family Farm.